What's going on, y'all? Welcome to my channel and welcome to my very first video. So first I'm going to do a PSA. You got children around, you might want to put on headphones or tell them to go to another room or go outside and play whatever time you're hearing this, if it's daytime. Because I'm not the one to hold my tongue. I'm not a big YouTuber. I like to say what the fuck I need to say and say how the fuck I want to say it. I think people are too scared to do that nowadays because they're so big. They don't want to risk certain strikes and all that. I get it. They want to maintain professionalism, maybe dodge trouble with YouTube or whatever. I don't see how when you have a freedom of speech, right? So why are you guys being careful with what you say when you have freedom of speech? You have the right to say what the fuck you need to say and how you want to say it. It's all this buzzword shit. Like great. Fuck is great. Somebody got raped. Deleted. Uh Somebody died. Somebody got killed. You know? Cap. I mean, I know that's slang, but cap is just bullshit. I say bullshit. Right? So I'm that type of cat. I feel like people defended this country for us to say what we want to say and how we want to say it. We have that right, right? It's in the Constitution, right? So how can YouTube dictate how you should talk? And then you got YouTubers who are fucking agents anyway, using these buzzwords and just so big that they feel like they gotta fall in line. Fuck all that. I'm a small guy. I'm brand new to this. I don't have time to watch words. People need to hear what needs to be said and how how it needs to be said, which is real. It needs to be said in a tone where it's real, it's authentic. This is some bullshit. People using all these fucking buzzwords. People want to hear what needs to be said. People want to know what the fuck's going on. And I feel like these platforms, YouTube and other ones, they're getting saturated with bullshit from these people that, to me, they're fucking agents. That's just my opinion. Some of them are bringing out some good shit, right? Like my sis, Stephanie from Surviving the Phuckery. She brings out some good information. I suggest you go over to her channel. However, be careful. If you go over there as a troll, she will light your ass up. She will light you up. She doesn't play. If you feel like, you want to back Kamala Harris, as I call it, if you don't have the stomach for real words being said, I suggest you don't go there. If you want to go there and try to defend why you voting for Harris and all that, bad idea. But if you just want to get information, see what a family environment is when it comes to the chat and the people that come watch her live, then yeah, I suggest you go over there because we all share information over there, even in the chat. And she brings out great material. So I suggest you go to her channel. And I'm on here because of her, you know. So I'm just showing my gratitude for her. And again, can't go wrong going over there checking her channel. You will get some great information. So with that being said, let's talk about it. What I mean by it, I'm talking about Kamala Harris. Well, however you say her name. So it. What the fuck is that? What is she? Right? She black? She Indian? What? I tell you one thing. She won't admit that she is black. It's just like James Brown when he has that song I'm Black and I'm Proud. But if you notice in the song, James Brown never says it. He says say it loud. And then his backup singers are the ones screaming I'm black and I'm proud. He never says it. He never says it in the song. Go listen to it. He never says it. And she won't either. Because she knows what black means. It's 2024. And you motherfuckers still don't know what black means. You motherfuckers are so spiritual and highly educated and so scientific and so entrepreneurial or whatever that's a word, you know. You know all this shit, but you don't know what black means? You really don't know what black means? Or do you? And you're just casting spells on people. You're programming people. You see, this is why I say there's agents on YouTube. You got to be careful who you watch and who you're listening to. This is black people, and this is white. Those people don't exist. This doesn't exist as a black person. This doesn't exist as a white person. She won't ever admit that she's black. Because black means evil, wan, absent of light, anything that harms. Last but not least, it means pale. You can go look this shit up. It means pale. She has a nationality. She knows what black means. She's also a prosecutor, right? She knows legalese. She knows black means civiliter mortuus, dead in the eyes of the law. She knows what it means. She's probably had people approach her and brought that to her attention, and she probably shot it down and called them sovereign citizens and shit like that. Because she's a gatekeeper. She's a knight. She has a bar card. That brings me to my next point. If I'm correct, there's this thing called a nobility clause, which means people from foreign lands shouldn't be in our government. And if I'm correct, having a bar card makes you basically a British knight with a title of nobility, right? So if I'm right, why aren't these YouTubers telling you this shit? Why isn't anybody else telling you this shit? If I'm right, you can check it, and that's what I want you to do. Because there's some funny shit going on. There's some really funny shit going on here. According to the nobility clause, again, no foreign entity, persons, whatever, is supposed to be in office. She's a prosecutor. And she, brags how she was proud to be a prosecutor, locking up copper toned people for you black people, as my sis Steph from Surviving the Phuckery says, be lack, because you're lacking. You be lacking. You're lacking, right? Copper toned people, aka be lack people. I don't go by that. This is black people. This is black. This right here is just, it's black. It's black. She knows what it is. She has a nationality. Whether it's Jamaican or Indian or Canadian, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what she is. She knows what it knows what it is. It knows what it is. And if you get fucking upset that I'm calling it, I don't give a fuck. Because if you saw some of the shit that I seen on her, you will be calling it it too. And if you see some of the shit I seen on her, you would be calling it it too. For instance, do you see this bitch's neck? This motherfucker's neck? Oh, I said bitch, huh? Well, according to my research, and I could be wrong, you can check it. A bitch is a star in the sky called a Canis Major from Sirius, Sirius star system. It's the brightest star in the sky that sits next to the sun. Canis Major in the Sirius star system. The dog star, the bitch, right? So women get upset when you call them a bitch, but you're calling them a star. See, we got to know what words mean because people are casting spells on you. It's like when somebody says you're nice, right? What do women say when they turn down a guy? I don't like you because you're too nice. What you don't realize is you're calling them stupid. Nice means stupid. A stupid person, right? So you got to be careful. You got to be very careful. You got to be very aware who you're listening to and how they're saying shit. You got to learn to distinguish what the fuck they're saying. Now back to it. So it again has a bar card. It is not from here. It's not from this soil. Was her parents naturalized on this landmass before they gave birth to her? Did you ask that? Did you ask that? Did you guys even check that shit? I mean, if they went to Jamaica, was she born in Jamaica? Did they get naturalized in Jamaica? I mean, she has a birth certificate from Cali, but is it authentic? Did you authenticate it? Can you authenticate it? I have an authenticated birth certificate, if you know what I mean. Does she have an authenticated birth certificate? I highly doubt it. But is that really her birth certificate? When you have people that have done research and have seen that she attended high school in Montreal, Canada. So if that's the case, the fuck she doing running for the highest seat in this country and possibly the world? Why are you voting for her? Is she a dual citizen? Triple citizen? Huh? Does she still have ties to India if she's Indian? Do you ask these questions? No, you don't, because you're just going off the fact that she's evil, wan, absent of light, anything that harms, pale. You perceive her to be black, right? You perceive her to be black. She won't ever admit to being evil, wan, absent of light, anything that harms, pale. She's Caucasian. She has the status of white. Indians are the true Caucasians. She will have the status of white. Even though free white persons, by the definition, if I'm correct, free white person, even in the definition, it does not mean the Caucasian race. It does not mean totally the Caucasian race. But yet, somebody from Middle East, North Africa, or Africa in general, Africans, or people from countries within Africa, or Alkebulan, or Abyssinia, can come over here and have the status of white. Did you know that? Do you ask these questions? Do you research these things? If you don't know, you can try to prove me wrong, or, and research what I'm saying. The whole point is to get you to research. Because you motherfuckers are kind of retarded right now. You're fucking retarded. And what I mean retarded, I'm not talking about, no, I'm not talking about that. Retarded means to go backwards. You motherfuckers are going backwards. You're fucking retarded. And it needs to be said this way. Because I need to hurt your feelings. I need to insult your intelligence. Whether I'm right or wrong. Your feelings need to be hurt. Your intelligence needs to be challenged. Because if you're thinking all this shit, you have no critical thinking. You have no common sense. Maybe your senses are not common. This motherfucker is not, she is not, it is not black. She won't ever admit. It won't ever admit that it's black. So stop with that shit. She went to an HBCU. So fucking what? So fucking what? What the fuck does that mean? That don't mean shit. And from my research, and from what I'm hearing from people that do very great research, mostly Jews own HBCUs. Right? Ooh, oh, I wasn't supposed to say that word. I don't give a fuck. I mean, if it's true, right? Ain't that some shit? You get fucked up for telling the truth? Ain't that something? That's crazy as shit, right? I mean, I didn't say nothing hateful. I'm just hearing what I'm just saying what I've researched and heard from other people that researched the same thing and they came to the same conclusion. What's wrong with that? I've heard Jews own HBCU. She won't ever admit she is a black person. But again, let's go back to the 13th Amendment, the Nobility Clause. Is she qualified? I mean, she has a bar card. She has been saying that she locked up a lot of copper tone men, right? I know the 13th Amendment does say it abolished slavery. However, if you committed a crime, you can enact some type of enslavement, right? Servitude, something to that effect. And that's what she did. It just happened to be a lot of copper tone people. And you want to vote for that? You sure about that? Y'all need to really start checking in on who you're listening to, who you're looking at. Just because you think she's black is not a great reason to put it in the highest seat ever. or in the highest seat in on this landmass or possibly in the world. And again, she has a bar card, British Accreditation Registry or Regency. She has a bar card. That's considered like a British uh, citizen or national, whatever, right? She took the bar. Anybody with Esquire and all that is not supposed to be in public office. That's according to the Nobility Clause in the 13th Amendment. If I'm wrong, then research it. Don't just sit there and say you're wrong. Go research the shit. Tell me where I can find where I'm wrong at. I'll be humble to say I'm wrong. But am I wrong? Did you even think? I mean, I don't know. Mainly people that like to challenge shit. You know, we find stuff. You call us conspiracy theorists. Sometimes you call us sovereign citizens and shit too. Those are buzzwords. Those are buzzwords. And then everybody else starts saying the same shit. Or you're a conspiracy theorist. You're a sovereign citizen. A conspiracy theorist, all they do is they question shit. And then they go look it up. And then once they find something against the narrative, these motherfuckers are considered crazy. The conspiracy theorist is considered crazy. How? Just because you didn't look the shit up? You too fucking retarded to go check? You just want to call them a buzzword. Oh, you're fucking a conspiracy theorist. That's just like people that get pulled over by cops and then they say, "Did I commit a crime? Did I do anything?" You call them a sovereign citizen, which doesn't even exist. No such people exist. You can't be a sovereign and a citizen at the same time. But because you guys love buzzwords, as soon as you see a fucking YouTube video with somebody trying to defend their rights, they may not be able to, you know, speak it word for word, but they got the gist of it, and you're sitting there calling them a domestic terrorist? That's what a sovereign citizen is considered by the FBI as a domestic terrorist. So you're calling somebody a terrorist, and that's slander because they're defending their right to travel. Which brings me to the next point. We'll get back to it in a minute. Which brings me to this next point, people. This is not a fucking democracy. I don't know where the fuck you people get this shit from. This is not a fucking democracy. It's a republic for which it stands. There's no mention of the word democracy in the Constitution, the organic Constitution, or any treaties, the Declaration of Independence. I don't even think it's in the Black Christian codes. I suggest you look up the Black Christian codes. This is a republic for which it stands. You're gonna have that one motherfucker. No, you're wrong. You're wrong because of the voting system. No, no. See, that's that dumb shit. See, you that retarded motherfucker. See, I have to say it like this because I can't say it in the comment section because YouTube will take it away. So I'm gonna say it on video. If they delete this video, I don't give a fuck. I'll put up another one. You're that stupid motherfucker to say some dumb shit like that. It's a democratic republic. No, the fuck it isn't. It's a constitutional republic for which it stands. There's nothing to do with a fucking democracy. That's why anybody that stands up the right way is a threat to their democracy, which means mob rule. The government rules over you. In a republic, the people run the government. In a democracy, you have privileges. In a republic, you have rights. In a democracy, you have to get a license to drive your car. In a republic, you have the right to travel unimpeded. In a democracy, you have to get a license to get a gun. In a republic, you have the right to bear arms. That's two different terms: guns and arms. One is democracy and one is the republic. One is asking for permission, democracy, and one you have the right to have, republic. So why in the fuck would you say this is a democracy? I don't get it. And from my research, it was people that look like me that structured the republic. And if I'm correct, it's people that formulated the KKK that came up with the democracy or the Democratic Party. Again, you can check it. See if I'm wrong. Go ahead, check it. Check it. There's other YouTubers that have said this, but you probably, I don't know if you ran into them guys, you just don't believe it or what. I'm just here to say what I need to say on certain things. My first video. There's some fucking bullshit. People are casting spells on your asses. And you're falling for it. And you love it. You love it. You love it. A woman loves it when somebody calls her a queen. But she don't know a queen means whore. You don't know that. A man calls his girl a queen. He's calling her a whore, a prostitute. Am I wrong? Go to etimononline.com and go check the word. Go check the definition. The original definition of queen. These people are casting spells on you. They're cursing you. And you think motherfucker and shit and fuck and all this is bad words? You know what the worst word is? Blessed. We love to say that word, don't we? I don't. I won't ever bless anybody. Because blessed means to consecrate. Blood sacrifice. When Jesus was on the cross, he was blessed. He was consecrated. Blood sacrificed. Go check it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Go check the shit. I mean, damn is a curse word. Cursing, actually curse, but bless? You people say that shit every day. Have a blessed day. Have a cursed day. Have a blood ritual day. Have a consecrated day. The other one is morning. Good morning. Why would I say good morning when morning is when somebody dies? Just because it's missing the U, it's the same shit. Because you don't know in that context, what the fuck are you meaning by morning? So why would you say good morning? See, these people are casting spells. And we do it to ourselves. We wonder why shit goes the way it does. Good morning. No. Good day. Good day, people. So let's like pray. I'ma pray for you. No, no. I don't know who the fuck you praying to. Don't pray for me. I don't even fucking know you. Even if I did, I don't want you to pray for me. I don't know if you mean Pray or Prey. Which fucking prayer are you talking about? And if even if you do mean Pray, who the fuck you praying to? I don't fucking know who you praying to. So with all that being said, let's get back to it. Where did her parents get naturalized at? Is that really her parents? Is she really Indian? Is she really Indian? Is that really her parents? You have to ask these questions. Just because you show me a fucking picture, that don't mean shit. These people fabricate people's lives. I mean, look at Obama. He's supposed to be Kenyan, but yet he was born in Hawaii. But yet he doesn't look like his father. So what the fuck is going on? So is she really from here? How can she? She has a birth certificate? Okay, so did Obama. And people called it out. Trump called it out. That shit don't look real. And again, he's a conspiracy theorist. He was telling shit that he it didn't look right. But y'all called him crazy. You called him racist. But people are starting to find out he was fucking right. If you know where to look. If you stop being scared, stop being a fucking pussy, and go look for shit. Stop taking it for what it is. You can show me pictures all day with her and her family. I'm talking about it. But when you see the dad, the dad has this pissed off look on his face like, who is this bitch? Why is she in our pictures? She doesn't, I don't know. I question shit. You can put shit in my face all day. I'm gonna question every fucking thing you throw at me. I'm gonna check. I don't give a fuck who you are. Now, there's people out on YouTube I know pretty darn well they're good at their shit when it comes to research. Because I know I can check and it's easy to check. They give you resources to go check. Some of the shit just makes sense because you already knew some shit before. They just added a piece to it. If they ain't adding pieces to it, they just telling you shit, you better go fucking check. Is she really black? Let me check. I don't know. Says here she's Indian and Jamaican. That's all it takes. But you're worried about people calling you crazy. Fuck them. Fuck these people. Those people are dangerous. Them type of people. See, I don't give a fuck if somebody calls me a fucking sellout and shit because I'm not voting for this chick. I don't even vote. But if I did, I will vote for the bear over this bitch. Remember, a bitch is a star. if I'm right. I would vote for the bear. I would put a bear in the office because I know the bear would run the shit better than her or it. Because if you put her in office, the forces behind her are going to finish the job. You're going to, that brings me to my next point. It just doesn't make sense. People that want to vote for her probably go to the gas station and the grocery store, right? And when they do, they'll say some shit like, man, this shit is expensive as fuck. And this it is in office. And she already said she's not gonna change anything that they're doing now. But you're complaining that your grocery and gas bills are high. And you're gonna go vote for this thing. See, you're that retarded motherfucker that I'm talking about. You're fucking ignorant. You are fucking retarded. That makes no fucking sense. You're gonna vote her in while you're complaining the way shit is now. And she's in office now. Or it, whatever. And you're gonna vote it in? Come on. Do y'all so worried about other people, about what they're gonna say if you don't vote for this shit or whatever. And I call it because if you really research, you would call it a it too. Y'all y'all better wake the fuck up. You need to really wake the fuck up to what's going on. Or at least try to find out. Don't take shit word. Don't take don't even take my word. Go check. Go check shit. It's just crazy how we have people from other countries coming over here to our land telling us or getting into our government, getting into our industries and telling you what to do. Telling you ain't shit, calling you a nigger, calling you lazy. Y'all let people from other countries, and just because they dark skinned or have melanin doesn't mean they're you. They're not from you. They're not fucking from here. You got these motherfuckers in our government kicking our asses when they're from another fucking country and got dual citizenship. These people aren't supposed to be in our government. These people are kicking our asses. And you think just because they dark skinned that they're a part of you. And I'm not gonna say that fucking song shit. Cause I can't stand that fucking song. I can't stand it. It's weak sauce to me. I mean, it brought a shock factor. That's about it. But I already knew the lyrics, the shit, the subject matter. I mean, come on. And watch, they're gonna make up and make money off of that, off of like a you know reunion. If that happens, you got played, right? He said all that shit, and then go unite with the motherfucker he was dissing. And you don't even know who he's talking about. when he says that fucking hook. You don't even know who the fuck he's referring to. See, you got to come better than that with me. Y'all motherfuckers for falling for the banana and tailpipe. Some of y'all like the banana and the tailpipe. I ain't the one. And neither is my sis Steph from Surviving the Phuckery. I suggest y'all head over there on Fridays and Saturdays. And sometimes she'll come up on Mondays and Wednesdays, depending if, you know, something pops up, you know, on the news or something was said or something was done. She'll come on live. And then we talk about it. And, you know, we don't hold shit. Or she doesn't hold shit. She doesn't hold shit. If you say something in the chat, she'll call it out. And she'll talk about it. You know, she's not scared. Shit needs to be said. And it needs to be said to where it's on the level of the people. Nobody needs to be saying shit that, you know, like they're above somebody. You know, saying certain buzzwords like identity politics. The fuck is identity politics? And fucking hypergamy. Who the fuck says this shit, says these words in a, you know, on the streets or something like that? Who the fuck? Yo, dog, you know I practice hypergamy. Who the fuck does? Who the fuck says this shit? See, that's buzzword shit. That's YouTube shit. That's fucking buzzword shit. It's not. It's not even slang. Even if it's a fucking actual word. In all my years, I've never heard of fucking identity politics until recently. Because this chick shows up to run for the highest seat, all of a sudden this word comes up. Identity politics. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, man, it's been around. You just don't know. You're not smart enough. No, I've never heard this fucking word. Hypergamy. High value man. Who? What is a high value man? What the fuck is that? What is that? Everybody's gonna have their opinion on what a high value man is. So I mean, but you got motherfuckers on YouTube just spitting something somebody else said and try to make it their own. Man, speak to people on the level. People ain't got time to hear this buzzword shit. They want to know what the fuck's going on. There's people out there that really want to know what the fuck's going on. They're not retarded. They know something's not fucking right. They're hoping somebody can give them one little fucking piece of the puzzle. Say something that'll get their wheels spinning, and then they can go check it. You got people out here, yeah, there's something not right with this lady, you know. Is she Indian? Is she Jamaican? Or but you know, I researched and saw her, you know, she graduated from Montreal or some shit. You know, was her parents naturalized here when she was born, or how? I mean, you know, shit like that. You got people that don't play that shit. You got somebody that's like me. Is that bitch really Indian? How she get the name Harris if she's Indian in Jamaica? See, I'm the type of motherfucker. Once again, is she really Indian? Is she? I mean, I can't prove it. Can she prove it? Can anybody prove it? Oh, there's pictures. I mean, yeah, I mean, the shit they got out today, they can make that shit look real good. Or maybe, you know, maybe it was somebody else. I'm I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. Are we sure that's even a woman? See, I know one of y'all motherfuckers like, see, that's that motherfucker right there. See, no, no, no. Is it a fucking woman? Have you seen this motherfucker's neck? Her neck, its neck is bigger than mine. I mean, that motherfucker's got a big ass neck. It looked like a football player's neck. It's a big ass neck. And she just wears pants. I mean, y'all don't find that fucking weird? Even Hillary wore pants, but occasionally she wear a dress. I mean, it, it, it just wear pants. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's, she's professional. No, no. There's women in high positions in corporations and are running countries and they wear motherfucking dresses. I've seen it myself. This one just wears pants. It just wears pants. Y'all don't find that? And has anybody asked why she doesn't have any little ones? Is she so deep into her career she didn't have time to have little ones? But yet she's fighting for women's reproductive rights, and then she has, or it has, or they have, they had an abortion trailer and a vasectomy trailer at the DNC. Did you guys know that? So you're gonna let somebody that doesn't have little ones dictate what you can do with your little ones, when, as a prosecutor, she was locking up parents when their little ones were truant for school, separating the little one from their parents. So where are the little ones going? Do you guys even ask this shit? That's some scary shit. And you're gonna vote this thing to the highest seat in office, or highest seat? That's some scary ass shit. Just for truancy. And where did the little ones go? You're splitting up families. Do you? That's fucking crazy, y'all. Y'all don't question that shit. You just want to vote because she's black. Oh, identity politics. I'm sorry. I gotta be smart to use those buzzwords, right? Fuck them buzzwords. Fuck them. Fuck that shit. Identity politics. That sounds like some fucking institutionalized university shit. Y'all want to vote that in office or to the highest seat when she says she's not going to change anything. But I have to say, in question, is it a woman? I mean, look at that fucking neck. Y'all don't see that neck? I mean, her neck is like out here and her chin is like right there. You don't see that shit? It's like she do neck bridges. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I can't get that. She got a big fucking neck, yo. Every time I see her, the first thing I look at is her neck or its neck. And she, come on, that's a big ass neck. I can't, and it just wears pants. I ain't trying to be funny. I just, it's just something. It just sticks out. That's a, it's a big fucking neck. We'll get back to her. So my next thing I want to talk about is this Venezuelan thing. Now, when it comes to that, again, I have to be careful with what I'm looking at. I have to question it. You know, someone near and dear to my heart, which is Steph, my sis. She showed me the film in or the clip of them going up into the apartment, and I'm not trying to insult her or anything like that or others, but when I saw the clip, it just looked fake to me. The way they went in with the guns, it just didn't look right. One, they got one camera, and it's pointed right at the door where they're about to knock on the door. And I noticed one of the guys, he had his gun to the side, or what we call low ready, right? He didn't knock and then point at the person opening the door or whatever. He didn't, you know, he had it low ready, barrel down. I'm sitting there like something's off. You show me one camera pointed right at the door that he's knocking on. That person's knocking on, right? It just looked weird to me. It didn't look right. And the door he knocked on had numbers on it. The apartment door next to it didn't have numbers on it. That was weird to me, right? Then, you know, people are hoping or hearing that the Hells Angels was heading down there and they're gonna handle the shit. And you know, we see that on you know surviving the Phuckery. a clip was shown by Steph that one guy was saying that um that they weren't that was an old clip that people were showing that thinking that the Hells Angels was going down there. So now I'm sitting there like, yeah, there's some funny shit. There's some funny shit going on. I'm in the mindset of this, and I was told this by one of my platoon sergeants, and I'll never forget it. And to this day, I don't know why he said it, but he said it that one time, and I never seen him again. He told me, if there's one thing you need to remember, one thing you need to know, remember and know this. It just takes one. One. One motherfucker to fuck everything up. So with that being said, I would think there would be one person that wouldn't take that shit. You know? Somebody knocking on the door, get out. Who the fuck you talking to? Get out. Get out of where? Who the fuck are you? I'm not saying shit's not going down, because there's some funny shit going on. The problem is, what are we looking at? What are we hearing? You know, at that time. Because I only saw that, that one clip, and I just went from there. I haven't seen anything else. I'm pretty sure there's other stuff out there, but I just haven't seen it. I just went off of that one clip. And to me, that shit looked funny. It didn't look, it just looked like, to me, they're trying to get people to react a certain way. Because they know it takes nothing for people to get emotional. And we need to be careful with that. Because maybe they want people to attack these people. But do you know, who knows what a Venezuelan looks like? Can you distinguish them from a Mexican or a Honduran or a Colombian, Guatemalan? Can you distinguish? Is there, I mean, the only way I could think of is the dialect of the Spanish. So imagine you're all juiced up. These people are coming in with guns. Not saying it's not happening, but off of that clip or whatever. And then you you take out one of them cats, and it's not who you think it is. And now it's a fucking problem. Cause you just gave them what they wanted. That's what they want. They want you to get stupid. Now, if it gets out of hand, you have every right to do what you need to do. The problem is, can you distinguish? The only way you can distinguish if they got something in their hands. I don't know. This shit is just weird. I'm actually getting sick and tired of it. It's weird. This whole shit is weird. I can't get a good grasp on it yet. Because it seems like all sides are doing some mind fuckery shit. I'm just trying to find out who's doing what. Which one is the fake and which one is the possibly real. Are these cats? Are there cats out here from other countries doing some dirty shit? Of course. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that at all. But it's just too easy to put shit out there and, you know, gas it up. And then motherfuckers is ready to react. Watch your fucking emotions, people. Question shit. Question this chick. Why the fuck is she running for office? Who voted for her? Do y'all even ask this shit? Who voted for her? Did you vote for her to run for president? Was her parents naturalized here? Does she have a bar card? Do you ask these questions? No, she's black. No, she isn't. It was even more fucked up, neither are you. Unless you're evil, wand, absent of light, anything that harms, pale. Oh, you're African American. Well, that means you're beef, pork, chicken, turkey, because African American is trademarked as food. Your trademark is food. Did you know that? The trademark number is 869 79951. Shout out to a brother named Arcida Ducateers, who I got that information from. See, I listen to people that know their shit. They don't got time for the bullshit. There's a lot of good people on YouTube, but there's a lot of agents on here. Be careful. Watch your emotions, people. Start asking questions. And for the people that know what's up, you're not crazy. There's other people that think just like you. Something's not right. Some of y'all say that's not a dude too. It is what I'm referring to. Some of y'all know that's not a woman, or it you've seen something that says it's not a woman. Some of y'all seen that it might not even be Indian. It might be Libyan. Go check it. Go check it. See what you come up with. You'd be surprised. You'll be very surprised. You know, just go on your search engine. Google. No, I wouldn't do Google. Duck, duck, go. Of course, you're gonna have fact checkers. To me, if it needs to be fact checked, there's some funny shit going on. anything fact check most likely means that shit is for real. Very seldomly is the fact check right. Right? I mean, it's a big ass neck, yo. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? There's a lot of people that could be wrong. But that African American shit is real. I won't say that's facts. That's the truth. Fuck facts. I want truth. Facts can change it at any minute. The clouds are white. That's facts. But it's going to change to gray in about 10 minutes. So is it still white? No. The motherfucker turned gray. The sun will rise and fall. That's the truth. It won't change. It comes up and it goes down. People need to hear the truth. Fuck facts. Just because you put syrup on shit don't make it pancakes. People need the truth. So for all y'all out there, you're not crazy. For the ones that, know what I'm saying, you're not crazy. For the ones that you're retarded, you're going backwards. When the curtain is pulled from the fucking wizard from Oz, you're gonna be upset, copper tone people, because it's probably one of somebody that looks like us behind that motherfucker. That's not from here. These people aren't fucking from here, telling you what to do, telling you how to feel. They're not here. They're not you. Be fucking careful. I mean, that's crazy. Once again, that's crazy. People from other countries come over here, have parents that were born in other countries, come over here, have ties to their maternal and paternal parents, or you know, their country of origin, can get citizenship and get citizenship here, and then be in our government. That's fucking crazy. Nobody else in the world does that shit, I don't think. But far as I know, we're notorious for that shit. People with fucking dual citizenship running this fucking government, fucking our shit up. Once again, telling you you ain't shit. You're a nigger. You're a slave. Giving other people fucking 15,000 on EBT cards and shit. Other people are just caught in the same fucking storm as we are. That should tell you right fucking there. These people ain't fucking. They're not from here. They don't have your best interest. Am I saying that Trump is the better option? I mean, what other option is there? Oh, well, he's gonna fuck shit up too. Well, okay, he could have done that the first 4 years. If he would have done that the first 4 years, he would have got reelected, no problem. He wouldn't have all the hassle because he's doing what they want to do, and that's fuck you up. But he came in, and then I kept hearing from so-called white people. Remember, it's a status; it's not a people. So I'll say pale skin people. I'm watching and hearing pale skin people getting pissed off at this dude, which tells me he's fucking their shit up. He's kicking somebody's ass. And they were trying everything in their power to fuck this dude up. If he was really set to fuck this place up, he could have done it in his first 4 years. Why would you interrupt his work, right? Re-elect or elect a I don't even know what the fuck that motherfucker is. Joe Biden. I don't know what that is. Y'all sit there, he's old, this and no. What the fuck is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? See, y'all don't ask questions, man. What the fuck is that? It's not because he's old. Because 1 minute that motherfucker's running and the next minute he don't know where the fuck he's at. And no, they ain't got shit to do with old. What the fuck is that? So, with that being said, let's talk about that motherfucker, Joe Biden. Because y'all don't ask fucking questions. So, my question is, where's Joe Biden's 21 cannon salute for inauguration? Where's it at? Because when I look on YouTube, I see a cannon salute at Arlington Cemetery. And for the number of cannons, it's either a funeral or a foreign dignitary. Where's his inaugural 21 cannon salute by the AR manual? Where is it? Where is it, people? I've asked many people on Facebook. Nobody has responded to the shit yet. So let's see what you can do, YouTube. Let's see what you guys can do. Where is his 21 cannon at 3-second intervals? Where's it at? You can YouTube, you can search Bush, Obama, and Trump. They all have the proper 21 cannon salute. Where is Joe Biden's 21 cannon salute? Where is it? And let me ask this. There's supposedly a video on YouTube where his motorcade is going down the streets of Washington, D.C. Remember all those soldiers that was there, guarding, D.C.? For those in the military, you know damn well if a motorcade is coming down the street, you better fucking snap to it and salute. The soldiers that I saw, if that's an actual video of the motorcade, had their backs turned. You guys can go check it. Go check the shit. Of course, somebody's gonna say, "Oh, that's not the actual motorcade," but is it, or is it not? Because it looked like a motorcade to me, and there were soldiers out there. So what does that mean? What does it mean, people? Ask yourself when you look for these things. Look for it. Why didn't they salute? And let me ask you this, or let me say this. Once I saw that, I knew something was, once again, it was funny to me. It didn't look right. So I made some phone calls to people that are still active. Whose picture do you see on a military installation? For about 3 months, maybe even 4, there was no picture. Normally, the president's picture, even if it changed, even if it was a new president, a new commander in chief, that person's picture is up in the installation ASAP. I've called people from here and I've called people or talked to people overseas. There was no picture. Some said Donald Trump's face was still there. And how is it he did the inauguration before the time of procedure? You can look these things up. Go look it up. And you want to vote his tag team partner to take his spot when you didn't even vote for her? What the fuck, y'all? The fuck's going on? It's my first video. We'll see how it goes. There's some other stuff I want to talk about, but we'll see what kind of response I get. We'll see if YouTube, puts a strike on me. Then I'll do one of them fucking retarded ass thumbnails. YouTube gave me a strike. What happens next? I'll do one of them fucking dumbass shits. What happened, yo? Y'all motherfuckers better wake up. Cause, but I will say this, and I will say this. Besides, you better wake the fuck up. If what I'm hearing to come is going to happen, you ain't gonna like it. You're not gonna like it, but you need to see it. I know I'm not gonna like it. I've seen some of it, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some shit. You know, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you know what I'm talking about, then I'm not crazy. And you're not crazy. It's you retarded motherfuckers that's going to be hit the hardest. Remember, retarded means to go backwards. It's your retarded motherfuckers. You retarded motherfuckers. What? Huh? Yeah, 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 motherfucker, yeah. The conspiracy theorist told you. You don't want to believe that person. The sovereign citizen told you. You don't want to believe that person. I already told my people on Facebook, don't fucking talk to me when this shit goes down. Don't fucking don't act like you knew, or don't say some shit like I figured that. No, motherfucker. I already told you that shit. I don't want to hear no fucking sorries, nothing. And for all of you that know what I'm talking about, you should be the same way. Fuck these people. Try to help them. Try to make them see what you see. Or, try to enlighten them and shit. Hey, did you see this? Did you see that? And it doesn't make fucking sense. These motherfuckers is still just, they're fucking retarded. They're fucking retarded, yo. Leave the motherfuckers behind if they don't get it. If they get it, help them. Give them some more. And then, then the universe will take over. And then they'll run into more shit. For you retarded motherfuckers, I'm talking to you. Go research shit. Go find something. Then when you find something, you're going to find more shit. Because the universe is going to kick in and say, okay, this motherfucker's wheels are spinning. Let's give him some more. And then that's when you go down the rabbit hole. And that's when shit gets really fucking ugly. And I think that's a lot of y'all's problem. Y'all don't want to see that shit. Because when you got a motherfucker like me trying to tell you shit, you don't want to hear it because you don't want to accept it. Because some of y'all have to take accountability for the shit. Like, I don't vote because if I vote, in my feelings, if I vote and the person I voted for wins and then they start a war, I voted for that shit. How would I mean, no. Somebody voted for me to go overseas, you know? Granted, some shit popped off. But, no. Do I like Trump? I respect him. I respect him. Anybody that can go against an establishment like that and openly say it, I'm draining this bitch. I can respect that. I don't give a fuck how racist you think he is. I don't give a shit. I mean, how is it he's the most racist man in history? You know, you guys make him in all of racism. He's the most racist motherfucker ever. When you motherfuckers would hear entertainers and rappers and shit, you know, want to be like him and status of him and hang out with him and shit. And all of a sudden, he gets in office. But yet there's a rumor or legend or whatever you want to call it. I call it that because I can't confirm it, but I've heard it. You know, there was a woman, a copper toned woman, that snuck into one of his hotels. The staff caught her in the room. Donald Trump found out. And instead of kicking her out, she still stays there to this day. And I believe that happened in the 90s, if I'm correct. So if he's so fucking racist, why would he do that? Why would he go up against so called Indians or Native Americans and in the court or whatever, he states, they don't look like Indians to me. They don't look like the Indians I know. So you think Donald Trump doesn't know the copper toned people that we're the true ones? I mean, I don't go by Indian, but he knows this is our land. He knows that's not the real landowners. They don't look like the Indians I know. He knows who this land belongs to. And he even hinted it in that court proceedings. Oh well, he kicked all the black people out. Yeah, you fucking his shit up. If you were my family member and you in my shit fucking it up, I'm kicking your motherfucking ass out too. You gotta go. You some of y'all that's listening to this shit don't even talk to your family members because they fucked your shit up. But you calling him racist because somebody was fucking his shit up and he said, yo, you gotta go. That's fucking crazy. Anything to fit the narrative, right? You're being programmed in your feelings. You're acting like a little bitch, a little star. He, he, he was kicking black people out. Do I have my reservations? Yeah, of course. I question every fucking thing. But once I see something fucked up, I go look for it. I go look, why did this happen? Why did it look like this? Even with him, Donald Trump. You're just not gonna try to pull one on me, yo. It's just that with him, I haven't found anything as far as nefarious. But I've heard some wild shit. Some very wild shit. And if you guys ever decide to research some of the shit I'm saying, you might run into it. It could be fun finding this shit. It can be fun. But it's gonna take you down a rabbit hole that it's gonna be hard to get out of. You might well, technically you're not gonna get out. You're just gonna keep going deeper and deeper. It's gonna piss you off at first. And then you'll just wanna keep finding more shit. Did you be you become humble with it. But I think again, or I will say again, just check what I said. Research. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. My research might be wrong. But am I wrong? I might be off a little bit. But even that little bit, or me being, let's say I'm mostly right, I just want to reach one person. I don't have to reach all of you. Just one person. That didn't know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people that know what I'm talking about though. And they have a lot of information. It's crazy that you see and hear some of the wildest shit, and then you see other people presenting information that you know, you find to be the wildest shit. Somebody else has the same shit. They're checking just like you, just like me. And you're like, wow. So you found it, I found it, you know? And then occasionally that other person or whoever will throw something at you like, wow, I didn't know that shit. Then you check it and then you found another hole. Come on, people. We're better than this. Stop getting in your fucking feelings. I mean, the shit that I said tonight, how I said it, yeah, I'm insulting your fucking intelligence. I'm getting in your feelings because that's what they do. They play with you. They insult your intelligence. So I have to do the same thing. Only difference is I want you to check what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna call you fucking retarded because you're fucking retarded. That should motivate you to go look for shit. This bitch called me retarded. Fuck all that. I ain't retarded. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. Fuck, prove him. Whoa. He was not wrong. Go find that 21 Cannon inauguration or inaugural 21 Cannon salute. Go find it. Go find that shit. Because I haven't found it. I want somebody to show me Joe Biden's inaugural 21 Cannon salute by the AR manual. Because if you can't find it, then what the fuck is he doing in office? That's the shit I'm talking about. That's simple shit. That's very simple compared to the shit that I've seen. Very simple shit. Come on, y'all got this. Y'all can do this. This shit ain't right. Shit ain't normal. All this shit going on is not normal. And you've seen it before. Come on, y'all. Wake the fuck up. You've seen this shit before. You know what time it is. It's election time. You know funny shit's gotta happen. Come on. Wake the fuck up. Stop going by identity politics. Maybe you should practice hypergamy and not choose this chick to be your, you know. Anyway, it's my first video. So we'll see how it goes. Just one person. That's all I ask for. It's one person. I can get to one person. Just one. Because it takes one. Only one. One motherfucker. Fuck everything up.